What's up, guys? Today we're gonna go over some backpacks that are engineered for saddle hunting. So we have the Latitude Ranger 22 and we have the Cruzr Escape Pack. I've been running this one for the last, I don't know, month?
Yeah, month
roughly.
and a half,
like running out, trim tree stands and whatnot, just throw my saddle stuff on it and just trying to see how I like it. Obviously, they're both new backpacks that have came out recently. So this one I think's been out for
2.5 weeks, maybe?
Yeah, 2 weeks roughly. So he hasn't really got much experience. He's tossed his stuff on, ran out, and used it a little bit, but so the first one we're gonna go over is the Cruzr, and I've been super happy with it so far. You have quite a bit of room. It's got 1900 cubic inch of space, and the Latitude's got 22 liters. So if you do the conversion, this is about 31 liters. So it's actually technically bigger. In my opinion, I think this portion of the backpack is where you get that extra, cubic inches, the extra room, where the internal actually seems a little smaller. But your platform goes right here, and you have quite a bit of room. You got this little pouch. It's actually pretty deep all the way down into here. You got some molly attachments onto it, so if you wanted to throw like another little pouch on it, like from another company or anybody that's just another pouch, you can throw one on there. And then it opens up and you have quite a bit of room in here. You have a mesh pocket on the front, and you got 2 mesh pockets here. And like I said, it's a ton of room. I went and hung a tree stand. I threw a Milwaukee cordless M12 impact in here, socket and wrenches for the tree stand, and went out there. So it's super nice. And then if you want, it can actually come off the backpack. So you pop these 2 straps off, undo this magnetic, it's got a zipper, and it comes off. So it's kind of useful. You're in a tree, it's got extra strap. Strap it around the tree, and so while you're in the tree, it's right there. You got access to important stuff that you don't want necessarily your backpack right there close to you. So we got some molly on the front of the backpack, more molly, just to attach more things. You can throw straps on there, throw a, if you're, it's kind of small, at least for me, where I'm used to running a Super Day, Badlands Super Day, and it's a giant backpack really. And I'm one of the types that I tend to take everything with me in the field for some reason. I just don't know why. So I end up having a heavy backpack that's just full. So hopefully this will help me not be that way. But you can always strap like a hoodie or anything to it. So getting into the main pouch, this would be my only complaint that I have, I guess I could say, about the pack is there's not much organization. It's basically just one big opening to put stuff. You do have this elastic band for a pouch, and you have 2 mesh pockets to toss some stuff in there as well. Wish it kind of had a little bit more organization, so you could kind of put certain stuff in certain areas instead of just tossing it all into one pouch. So flip it around, you have these hip strap that has both sides of them have actual pouches on. So you got this, it's not deep, but hey, it's a pocket. You got another one, it's a little larger, so I'm gonna put in probably fit a cell phone, not like a big one, but you could still put a cell phone in there. Straps got padding, you got padding on the back. There's actually an aluminum piece of like strip here to help kind of give it a little bit of a frame, so it don't just like flop around. It's actually super nice. When it's on your back, it just carries very well. So like I said, I'm super happy with it. It's got a couple little spots for like anything you want to toss here, maybe a small water bottle. It's got a hydration spot. I've been running a bottle in here with my hydration, and I've been super happy. Minus could use a little bit more organization, but we'll go over the Ranger and then we'll toss all of our gear on and show you how we set them up. So
Yeah. So as Kyle said, I haven't had this very long. I think I've had it for like a week now. It was just released a couple weeks ago. The very similar to that in the way it's laid out. It's got this back part to be able to put your platform inside of it. You can remove this as well, and you can also undo these clips and remove it. It has a pocket on the back side here, another pocket on the inside of it. You know, put keys, wallet, maybe your tags, something like that. There's two other straps that can hold your platform onto it. So if you wanted to remove this entirely, you could. You don't have to run this if you wanted. Or you could run your platform on here and put your sticks on with this, because you also have straps on the bottom to run your sticks across the bottom. And I was pretty happy with running them across the bottom when it's on your back. You don't even really notice that they're there. They don't touch your body. This sits high enough up and has a good enough frame to it that you don't even realize that they're on the bottom of the bag. I guess going to the inside of it, the main compartment, there's a ton of organization in this. You have another thin pouch here. A lot of times I'll take like a little battery pack for charging my phone. I have an extra phone cord in here. The hydration hole, this has a separate pocket on the inside for putting a water bottle, so it'll hold it upright and off to the side, out of the way. Was really happy about that. There is a deep pocket here, and then another one. You have another side pocket. You could get something else stood up off to the side, and if you wanted to. The frame in this has two metal bars that run up and down, and they're actually removable. You can undo them here and take them out, and then you can kind of bend them to the form of your back once you get weight on it to see, you know, how you want it, or if you want it moved a certain way. The outside pockets on the sides, they ran these holes with grommets in them. I was pretty excited about this as well, because I actually run a retractable gear hoist, and that's kind of what they were designed for. So you can get that fed through. I like climbing up with my sticks and my platform hooked on my sides and my bag on, leave my bow on the ground or gun, whatever, and getting all this hung and then being able to pull it up. So being able to run that retractable gear hoist there, that was really nice. Looking at the back of it, this also has a waistband. It's super easy to adjust. I also really like how they did this. You can pull these two straps when it's on you, and they just pull out and it tightens up, and then you can loosen them up very easily. The waistband is removable in this. You can take it out. So if you're maybe just going out, wanna change some batteries and trail cameras, do a little trimming, check some straps, things like that. It's really hot out. You don't want this something extra strapped around your side. You can take this out and remove it. Personally, I really like having it for hunting, because when you get all this stuff on, it keeps it from moving around on your back. There's MOLLE webbing everywhere on this bag. You have it on both sides of these pouches for your waist strap, or your straps going around your waist. It's all over on the side of it, on both sides. It's covered in it here and also here. So if you wanted to get some other straps like this and hook it on, roll up a sweatshirt, maybe a thicker pair of pants, anything getting into later season when it's getting colder in the evening, you have plenty of room to roll something up, strap it, hook it to the bag, and it'll be easy to access. It's not buried down in the bag and digging all over for it. So I guess we'll kind of go ahead and get these set up how we'd have them going into the field.
So these are how we set them up ourselves. you could set them up a little different. The Cruzr, I run my sticks attached here, and essentially the part that touches the tree kind of face you, and then the platform goes right in here. I mean, it's pretty secure. I think it's great, honestly. Still have access to this pouch, which I think is kind of beneficial, because if you need to toss anything in here, like your keys to your truck, your wallet, you know, really anything that you need where it's kind of harder to get in here, you have stuff stuffed. Easy access. I love this pouch, super happy. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Run it around, toss on your back. It fits super well. You have yours pretty much set up the same exact way.
Yeah, it just seems to make the most sense, I think. I mean, you've got your sticks on the bottom separate from this. I've tried running my sticks with my platform, and I've always had a problem. I get that little bit of clankiness or something making noise, and it just kind of gets irritating. Having the straps on the bottom, I think, it's a huge deal for me. I think it's a lot nicer.
When you got weight farther down low, and I think that's kind of more ideal than versus up here.
It is.
The Cruzr pack, it has 2 straps on the side, so you can we run 4 of the carbon sticks from Latitude, so you could take 2 each and put them on the side.
Yep.
And same with this pack, you do the same way.
Yep.
Just, this is how we prefer it. I like the weight down low, and really, I mean, they don't weigh
nothing.
we got maybe 4 pounds there, so
yeah.
This is exactly the best way, in my opinion, how to set them up, and same with you. So we got them on us, and the weird thing to me, at least, from running my old backpack, my Super Day, you ran just essentially a cheap Walmart pack,
just a cheap bag that I had.
It worked, but these hip straps are kind of, yours fits a little lower, but this one on the Cruzr is like high, so it's kind of a weird feeling, but you get used to it, and then everything is so well put on your backpack, on your back. These sticks fit perfect. They're not jamming the sides of you or anything.
Yeah, you don't even notice that they're on your side. I mean, when you're walking, the other thing I really like about it being high is when you're wearing your saddle, it's not touching it. If you've got a sys hauler or any pouch, dump pouch with all your ropes or any stuff in it, I've got a hook on mine for my platform. This bag's not touching it, so it's never pushing on it, moving it around or anything like that.
Right, and the same with this. You got your saddle on, everything just fits well, and that's what you get with a backpack that's designed for saddle hunting. You know, I've ran a Badlands Super Day, and it worked, but it didn't work perfect, where these just seem to work perfect. And same with you. I mean, you ran just a normal generic backpack, and it worked, it just didn't work.
It had kind of a spot in the back. You could stick a platform. It had a couple loops on the bottom. I rigged up some straps to hook the sticks similar to this, and it did work. It got you by, but it's worth the money to buy something that's designed for saddle hunting. I mean, there's a lot of thought that goes into these for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's going to be it for this video. We got hunting season, bow season, openers in about 2 weeks, so super pumped about that. We both have some good bucks showing up on camera. So if you like this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe to our channel, we'd really appreciate it, and throw a comment in the comment section about what you think might be a better pack for you, and if you've tried one of these or if you have one. So see you on the next one.
Make sure you get a pack that your toilet paper fits in.
Gotta have your toilet paper.